Hey, good morning, traders. How we doing, guys? My name is Travis Martin with TradeConfident.io. Give you guys a quick update of the account. We're currently sitting at $11,049. We are live trading on every single one of these videos, so make sure you guys do subscribe and turn the bell notification on. All right, we're going to go over Matic today. You guys are going to be seeing the metrics that we have coded over at TradeConfident.io. We're going to go over the emotional index. We're going to go over the long versus short trades, the well and institutional smart money, but literally called this pump here, support resistance prices, dollar cost average entries, and as well as exit points. So really fun stuff we're going to do on the channel today. Guys, let me get out of the way in the beginning of the video real quick. A few things, little housekeeping stuff. The indicators I'm about to show you guys, the trend exhaustion, the price versus well money flow, the trend dashboard. I am raising the price of the trend exhaustion in 7 days. At the end of the month, the prices are going up. It's in the description for the link over to this page right here. It's under the indicators tab. Here's the trend dashboard, the trend exhaustion, the price versus the well money flow. Make this very quick, guys. Get the bundle pack down here if you guys want appreciating value. I'm not going to up the price of this, and you guys get all of our indicators as well as some really, really cool ones for Forex. I know this is a crypto channel, but I actually taught Forex for a living a couple years ago, and people did really well. And I also have some Forex indicators in this bundle. You guys can click here and you guys can see everything. Anyways, guys, indicator prices are going up in 7 days, so make sure you guys snag the bundle. That's going to be the best deal. Okay, let's actually show you what they do so you guys can get some confidence in here. So I want you guys to show you guys what's happening here. But first of all, let me update everybody on this trade. We ended up getting into this buy limit here at $1.17. You guys are currently sitting up at the moment. Let's get a price range out here. You guys are in the positive, so great job for everyone following this channel. You guys are currently up 4.44%. All right. Question is, how are we actually getting into these trades? Well, once you guys are signed up over here at TradeConfident.io, this is just $49 a month for all the metrics you're going to see as well as the trade entries, okay? Come down here, and you guys are going to click on Matic. You guys are going to click on this right here. Once you click here, you guys are going to see a chart that looks exactly like this. Give me a second to explain this, and we're going to jump over into the analysis. Right now on Matic, literally guys, right now on all of our coins, you're going to see 4 yellow buy limits below the current price. If you have $1,000, 25% of your trade allocation for that coin goes in at each buy limit. So $1,000 would be 250, 250, 250, 250. Once your first buy limit is hit, you're going to set your sell limit at the first yellow line above the top price here. Okay, this is literally the Bitcoin chart today that we'll be updating here in about 50 minutes. So that's exactly how we're trading. Once you guys are over here and you guys are signed up, please go down to Telegram and sign up there. It is absolutely free. You guys get into the group where I end up making trade calls. And yes, we did end up making a trade call, or I made a trade call yesterday, and I ended up just posting the other video we came out with Ripple. We are now 39 for 39 winning trades on this channel. So make sure you guys are following over there. Okay, let's go over this if that was not a long enough intro. The trend exhaustion, watch this, guys. I did this on the other videos. I'm a broken record this morning, but hey, whatever. We have to stay true to this because it did call this pump here, and I need you guys to understand how we're using these because, guys, this is how people are making money. If you guys see, and when you guys see the trend exhaustion pushing to the bottom red section here, this is historically where you guys are going to see moves back up in the market. I'm just going to circle the ones here. I'm not cherry picking anything. There's this one, and then there's this one over here. Okay, let's start from the left. You guys can see that down at the bottom here, this ended up calling before we saw a move back up. Great. We saw a move back down, and this ended up calling the bottom before we saw basically 5 green candles in a row. Now take a look at what happened right here. If you guys ever see the trend exhaustion push to the bottom section and it starts moving up while price action moves down, please give yourself a mental alert. Oh my gosh, we're probably going to enter into some really nice bull run or actually a big move back down, okay? That's how you guys need to be reading this. Keep following me here. As we look at the top section up here, this ended up calling this drop in the market as well. We then moved back into the top red section here, which correlates exactly to these moves up here before we saw the price move back down. The fastest drop I've ever seen in Matic within, a 4-hour period, okay? We come over here, we see it call the bottom over here before we see it move back up. This barely got into the top red zone here, but this also ended up calling the move down here. We see this calling the move back up here in the price, and then we see this calling exactly the top, like literally exactly the top up here in the red bars. This is telling us, do not go long. You definitely want to be going short. This calls the move back down here. This called the move up before we move back down. And now we're seeing this move on the chart here at the moment. Let me point out to you how this move was predictable if you guys just had these indicators. If you have a low on the chart, guys, if you have a low and you create a net, that was the worst low ever. This low right here, if you have this low and you guys look at the lower low and you guys look down and you have a low and a higher low on the price versus well money flow, the money flows in green. And if you actually have this on the trend exhaustion as well here, this is a super strong sign that you are going to see the price head back up. I've literally covered this in every one of the videos today because this is the most powerful way to use this indicator. Here's what happened. A lot of people out there, maybe you guys watching this channel, you guys sold. How do I know that? Because a ton of red bars are right here. Like these are big red bars telling me that people sold. They shorted into the market, and you guys got killed because this moves straight back up. This was a warning to us and all of our traders that we were like, hey, we are not at all going to be selling into this. If anything, guys, we actually bought into the dip and we're in the profit now, while a lot of people are holding their short trades and they're losing a ton right now. Guys, if this thing keeps going up, people who shorted down here or who actually sold, they're going to miss out on all this upside. We are not going to do that on this channel. I'm going to keep you guys safe. You guys entered into this trade here, and we're currently at 4.44%. So I just want to say great job on that. Make sure you guys have these indicators on your charts. They are calling the tops and the bottoms. Literally, watch this. We got to the top red section up here, and what did we see on the charts? We saw a red candle come out, and we started to see a move back down, okay? Let's go over the metrics so I can give you guys an idea of where I think this is going to head. But definitely want to get these on your charts. Again, like I said, in 7 days, the trend exhaustion is going up in price, so make sure you guys do snag that. Okay, let's have some fun over here with some of the metrics, and we are on Matic. So let's find Matic. There's Matic. All right, so these are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, which is in about 40 minutes. So the emotional index of Matic, where are we sitting? Let's just be really clear, guys. We are pushing down. The metric line is in blue. The price action is in white. I get that question a lot. The white is the line, and then the blue is the metric value. So when the blue moves up into the excited, we're excited. Like watch, when we get up into the excited area, the market's dropping. When we get up into the excited, the market's dropping. You guys see this up here. We get up to the greedy section, we ended up hitting this high, and then we saw a drop here. We saw the drop here. You end up putting fear into the market, and what happens? The price goes up. Fear in the market, the price goes up. Well, the question is, well, why is that happening? If fear's in the market, aren't people selling? Yeah, absolutely people are selling. Just like we see here with we actually have anxiety entering into the market because we're dropping down so low. A lot of people ended up selling based off anxiety. Here's the thing that we're not doing. We are not following retail traders on this. We are following the whales and institutions. Look at this. Anxiety entering into the market, come down here. What is this showing us? There should have been no short trades taken whatsoever on this chart. Okay, no short trades taken, guys. Why? Because this metric is telling us that long trades are what whale and institutions were accumulating. Guys, I've coded this metric after working with whales and institutions. My average client is $100,000 to $1 million that I do coaching on. We understand that we need to be patient, and we are going to trade on the side of institutions and smart money. Because I know a lot of people sold down here because they got scared it was going to keep heading lower. But if you guys watched our metrics over here, this was telling us clearly long trades were being acquired. What happened after the long trades, guys? We saw this nice move up. Guys, I just covered DOT. It jumped up 28% in the last 1 day in 8 hours. The last 2 days, we saw a 28% jump. Like, guys, the metrics called this perfectly in here. Okay, let me come back up here and move down here. We don't actually have long and short trade data for Matic yet. It's just not available for the public. So the moment that it is added, I will add that here because it's usually below here. Actually, show this to you guys. Like DOT, for example, if you come down here, I show you guys the long and short trade data. For some reason, it's just not available for Matic for anybody, but I promise you guys, the moment that's added, I'm adding it on here and we're going to trade them. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Long versus short trades. What should you guys be doing today if you guys are looking to take trades? Well, for sure as heck, it's not going to be a short trade because look what happens when we get to the short trades. The price moves down. Short trade, the price moves down. Short trade, the price moves down. Guys, come on. This is like literally like once you start understanding this, I feel like I'm getting cocky here and that's not the point of this video. My point to show you guys is that these metrics are going to hold true 75 to 80% of the time. 20 to 25% of the time, all your indicators and all your metrics are going to fail you. If it was accurate 100% of the time, we'd all take loans out and we'd be billionaires in the market. That's just not possible. The point that I'm trying to show you guys is I'm excited in here because we are literally 39 for 39 winning trades and we're doing very well on this channel because these metrics are just simply holding true. Like, let me prove this to you guys a little bit more if this doesn't make sense at the moment. Take a look at this high over here on the chart. If you guys take a look at that, that's this moment right here. Look at this high. What were people doing? You saw it on YouTube. People were saying we're going to the moon. We're pumping. Your friends are telling you about all of this. They're like, man, I'm making a lot of money. Are you in? And you guys are like, no, I'm not in the trade yet. And so you get emotionally stimulated. Dopamine rushes into your system and you place long trades. How do I know that? There's ridiculous candles in here showing me that long trades were placed over here and that a lot of people went long. If you guys just followed the metric over here, this was showing you that an incredible amount, possibly one of the biggest amounts of short trades ever were being accumulated by whales, institutions, and smart money. What happened after this, guys? We saw the biggest drop and the fastest drop in Matic that I've ever seen in the history of Matic. Ever. And then we started entering the bear cycle back down. So if you guys are going to enter into any trades, I highly, highly suggest you guys check the Well and Institutional Smart Money. Absolutely need to be checking the emotional index, at least those two, and then be looking for the buy entries down here, which I'll show you in a second. I want to show you just a little bit more of this. When you guys see anxiety entering into the market where it's going down, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Guys, Wells, institutions, and us on this channel, we are going to be acquiring long trades. Why? Because you make all your money back. And yes, we did put our money where our mouth was. I did take trades in here. We won about 7 trades within this move right here out of the 39 that we've won. A lot of trades were won. Now take a look at this. Once the market was going down here, there was a lot of selling. There was accumulation going on here, and this was a nice move back up, which we actually did win trades on this channel with this move up here, okay? So I just want to point that out to you guys. Make sure you're checking this, because when anxiety is entering into the market, guys, and the price is going down, Wells and institutions are accumulating long trades, and they are predicting the market moves before they happen. It's $49 a month for literally some of the best metrics ever. I have compared these to CryptoQuant. I've compared these to Glassnode. I've had actually memberships with all of those. And I'm telling you guys, the reason why I stopped that is because I was able to make better metrics. I know it sounds so arrogant, but compare them yourself and you'll see that we are actually calling these. Also, those metrics don't actually show a lot of the long and shorts of what Wells are doing. They actually just show accumulation, and it's a little bit harder to read, okay? Not bashing them. They have great metrics. So please, if you guys want to do that, that's fine, but it's about $400 a month for their premium plan, and we're at $49. And you guys get live trade calls all the time as well, and support over Telegram. Okay, support resistance prices. Where is this bad boy going to head if we keep moving up? Well, what I was looking for was this right here. The biggest cluster of, let's put this right here, right there, of resistance is around 130, okay? If we come over here and we look at 130, 130 is right here on the chart. It correlates to all these structure lows right here. It's this structure low here, here, and here. It's basically this ridiculously big zone right here of where I think we're going to head up to if we see some bull momentum. Now, let me make this clear, guys, because I am going to be calling this out. Once I see this, I will be calling this out into the channel over here for those of you guys to take an exit on Telegram. If we start pumping up here, here's what happened. We saw a break and a retest. It's just a classic break and a retest. Here's your structure, right? Oops, sorry guys, let me undo that. Here's your structure right here. Here's your break. Here's your retest and looking for a move back up. At around 130, which is correlated to this metric over here, I'm going to be looking to take profit on this and call at least a 50 to 25% exit and have everybody move their stop loss to break even. That will be a guaranteed win for us. I'm also looking to do that, full transparency, for DOT as well, because this is actually looking like almost the exact same trade where we're going to get into the profit. So make sure you guys are watching that on the Telegram group and you guys will just simply have your membership and signed up. All right, let's finish up here and then I'm going to end with one other thing. Dollar cost average entries. This is basically telling you guys, look, it's not going to call the bottoms every single time, but if you want to just throw money into the market and you're holding for 5 to 10 years, these are incredible places to get into the market. You guys are going to dollar cost average in. You know, there's something interesting. Why aren't there any green lines at the very top prices up here? The reason for that is because this is trying to get you guys into the lowest prices possible. So this is getting into the low prices. This over here is trying to call the tops as best as it can. And yes, this does an incredibly accurate job of calling the tops before we move down, before we move down, before we move down. And obviously we see all this happen on the chart here. We saw this, and I'll show you guys one other move. I literally called the top here before we saw them move back down. So question really quick is, what are we doing about these moves when they keep heading up? Very simple, guys. We're just looking to exit 25 to 50% of our long trades when this happens, and you guys can exit on the charts. Like, this is so stinking simple trading, and a lot of this is backwards from what you guys have been trading. Because if you guys are in the market and you're like, okay, why is it that every time I place a trade, there's someone on the other side of the computer that's taking the opposite trade of me, and they're always going against me? What's going on? Honestly, guys, the theory behind that and the proof of that is because you are trading with emotion and you are not trading with Wells, institutions, and smart money. Guys, that's your answer right there. Like, I coach people and they're like, I know the market is going against me every single time. And if I had a mirror, I could, it's funny, I actually talked to someone about this. If I had a mirror and I could take the opposite trade of what I normally do, I'd make a ton of money. You guys are trading with, this is not derogatory, you're trading with dumb money, which is basically emotional money. That's why I have this here. Watch this metric. This is most likely what you're doing if you're losing trades. Why I have that on there is for you guys to compare it to what smart money's doing, so you guys can get on the right side of trades, so you guys can be winning more trades. Guys, this is so simple and so fun. Okay, I'm ending here. Here's what you guys need to do for Matic. Come over here to the live trades. I already showed this to you guys. Scroll down, go to Matic. Click right here and set up your 4 buy limit so you can get set up into the next trade with us for Matic, okay? You guys are going to put your 4 buy limits in at the 4 yellow lines below the current price. Once your first ones hit, you guys are going to exit. Make sure you guys get the indicators, the trend exhaustion, price per swell, money flow, trend dashboard. I will be covering this more on other videos so you guys can follow along with me. The prices are going up in 7 days. The bundle pack is the best deal, okay? I mentioned all this so you guys can copy me. Once you are signed up for $49 a month, make sure you go to the bottom here and, questions. You guys click this right here and you guys click Telegram, and so you guys will automatically, it's free, guys. Once you're over here, it's basically a page that's it's blocked for only paid members. Once you guys get there, click into the Telegram. You guys will be added over here automatically, so you guys can get literally me as a one-on-one coach, so you guys can get great trade exits, great trade entries, and my thoughts on that on this week's and next week's trade setups. Okay, guys, have fun. God bless you so much. Everything you need is in the description. Come over and trade with us. We're 39 for 39 winning trades. I wouldn't doubt if by tomorrow and maybe Saturday or Sunday, maybe Monday, we actually get into our 40th for 40th win. That'll be very exciting. So there you guys go. Everything you need is in the description. Snag them, get them on your charts, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.